I'll chase my dream and I'll fly high. There is no maybe, I can do it now. I'll try again by the sunrise. There is no maybe, I can do it now.
Hello everybody, my name is Yosua Aviel Abadi. I'm currently studying at Kalam Kudus Bone. Do you know where Bone is? Bone is located in Sulsel. I'm 9th grade and I'm 13 years old. Today, I'm going to do storytelling. The title of this story is The Little Things That Matter, while the main character of my story is called Daniel, or as his friends like to call him, Dan. Daniel is a young man with an amazing history of change, inspiring and dedication. I would like his life story to change yours, even if it's just a tad bit change, because every little thing in this world counts, like fire. With one little spark, you can create massive flames. So sit back, relax, and enjoy my story. Young people don't need to contribute to the country. It's the adult's job, or at least that's what Daniel had in mind. But we all will see developments and changes in Daniel's mindset. On one fine day, Daniel is on his way to school. While entering the school environment, a thought popped into his mind. Young people can build a nation, right? But Daniel just ignored his own thoughts and went forward to enter the classroom. In the classroom, while being taught a history lesson, he heard about how great the youth at that time was. He was even surprised, especially when his teacher was explaining about the Rengas Tengklap incident, in which youth played a very, very important role for the independence of the Indonesian nation. Daniel had a friend in his class. Her name was Samantha. She was so smart. She always got first place. She always got 100 in her exams. She was a rival of Daniel's. Jealousy grew inside Daniel. All he could think when seeing his classmate was, I need to be a better student than she is. She may win a competition, but I'll win more. She may have a lot of accomplishments and got first place, but I'll be better. Thinking about Samantha, Daniel remembered that there was one time where the teacher said, being a nation building generation is important for all of you. For you, for you, for you, for all of you. Look at Samantha. She won so many competitions and got so many accomplishments. May she set an example for all of you so that you can be like her. From that day, Daniel started to see that being a great youth means winning competition, having accomplishments, first place in everything. Now it's time for recess. Daniel is sitting at a table with his friends. Hey Dad, did you know Miss Coyote and Devon won the math competition representing Indonesia? One of his friends said. Huh? So they won a world level competition, you're telling me? Wow, that's amazing! How old are they anyway? Daniel replied. 12 and 11 years old. What? Daniel said, shoot. Confused, the friend replied, 12 and 11. I heard you the first time. You say it again, Daniel said. Well, turns out, his friends thought Daniel didn't hear him, but Daniel was just shocked. Like someone representing Indonesia, even though there's still 12. After recess, when Daniel comes back to class, one of his friends asked the teacher, "Hey miss, how do we build up the nation while we're still young? Do we need to represent Indonesia in a competition? Like Miss Karaoke and Dewanke, they won about 80 medals even though they're still 12 and 11 going to America representing Indonesia. Or like the youth when the Rengas Dengklok happened, where they played an important role in Indonesia's independence. Should we be like them? Like do that big?" His teacher replied, "Oh, no, you've got it wrong. Going to competitions representing Indonesia is one big way to be a nation-building generation. But it doesn't have to go that big. Start with the little things, like not littering or maybe donating to charity. Because it's not just the big things that matter, also the little things. The little things can do big things." Daniel was surprised and in disbelief. It just came into his mind. He just can't believe it. Back from school, on the way home, he saw Samantha being picked by the seniors of the school. He rushed to help her and stand by the seniors, protecting Samantha, standing in front of her. Got a couple of punches, but after they left, he checked on Samantha and helped her. Samantha thanked him. Then he asked, "Hey, Samantha, why did they bully you even though you're a great example for the youth? You won so many competitions and became a national building generation. You're perfect in every way." I wouldn't exactly say perfect, because no human is perfect in this world. They picked on me because they wanted me to do their math homework. But I just said, "No thank you." Oh yeah, and about you saying that I'm a nation building generation, it's not just about the competitions that I'm going to do, but it's also how I can inspire others to do good, Samantha replied. Hearing what she said, Daniel was feeling mixed emotions about this. But in the end, he came to a conclusion that I want to change, be a better youth, to create a better future. That's what Daniel had in his mind. Daniel also did have the dream of becoming an influencer and to influence other people to do good, whether it's social media or real life. So the next day, coming to school, the students and teachers see a slight difference in Daniel's behavior. He went from a boy who was always littering, who was always not caring about his surroundings, to being more caring and throwing garbage at his place. This slight change in Daniel's behavior also had an effect on a couple of his friends, which caused them to be more caring about their surroundings and not littering, just like Daniel. Seeing the change in his friend's behavior, Daniel starts to understand what young people who work to build the nation needs. It's not about doing great things, but changing bad habits, doing little things for the people, and inspiring people to do good. It's all an example of building a nation. Daniel, however, seems to not get this in the first place, before helping Samantha, of course, and hearing her teacher. Looking at Daniel's change led to his friends to thinking, what caused Daniel to change? So at recess, they came up to him and asked him, "Hey Dan, why did you change so drastically and dramatically?" They asked. "Really? I noticed it," Daniel said. You came from littering to not littering, caring about your surroundings. I wouldn't exactly say that it's unnoticeable," his friend said. Then Daniel laughed and said, that changed! Oh God! I thought you said my attitude towards you had changed. I started caring about the environment and all that stuff I did because I want to make a change. I didn't want to keep living like how I used to before. I feel happier when I care about my surroundings. Because little by little, all my actions start to bear results, and I'm way more comfortable this way. Time and time passes by. Being a nation-building generation becomes clearer in Daniel's head how it is very important. Because right now, the future of the world is up to the next generation. Because Daniel doesn't just inspire, he also sets an example of how youth nowadays should be like. Playing a role in the world's future, changing the world to be a better place, doing things better than before. Because as the earth grows older, we need to do things better. Change is important, and it's up to the young people to change the world, to heal the world. Daniel's story has reminded us all that being a nation-building generation is very important. And it's not just about the big things that we do, it's also about the little things. Not about going to competitions, but changing the things. That is the end of my storytelling. I hope what I say today can inspire all of you to be a better person, especially for the sake of the world's future. I may not be as inspiring as Daniel, but with what I have now, I'm going to use it positively so that I can also set an example for the youth, just like Daniel. Thank you all for your attention, and I hope to see you the next time. My name is Rich, that's all, and again, thank you.